Yeah.
We're live now.
Hey, gang.
What's up, bud?
Okay.
I was muted for like 5 minutes and I was...
Damn, homie.
I'm sorry.
But okay, it's fine. We're live.
Dunked on.
That's fine, we're live. So now
Are we live? Are we live?
You have to count down,
Bro,
motherfucker.
AJ counted down for like
I
30
counted
seconds.
down, and then I just stopped, and I was like, no one's hearing me, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
When
before
did you start counting down?
I counted down before.
AJ said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I counted down before Death started going into their cutie mark thing, but none of that was
Death
in there.
Literally
None
just
of that
like
was in there.
steamrolled over AJ. Was just like, I have something to say about cutie marks.
Sorry.
D&D.
I'm so sorry.
You've embarrassed several people here.
It's fine. The cutie mark stuff didn't come in until now.
Until now.
So we're live now.
And Death is broken.
Good Lord, that.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What?
And you broke Death.
Your embarrassment has shattered Depth.
Yeah.
There you go. You're back. Hello.
Okay.
Depth, if you want to save bandwidth, and like I know it sucks for the captions, if you want to get out of the Google Meets, because I know that for a fact can help with the bandwidth of internet. So
I am just hotspotting from my phone. Hang on, let me.
We are live. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Tragedy Theologian.
technical difficulty. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. We've been doing this for 70 episodes. Like the fucking. Like,
We've been doing this for what? 2 years? We've been doing this for 2 years.
2 years.
That's okay. It's fine. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, last time on Tragedy of Theologian, I can make this pretty short and sweet. What the fuck happened? That was literally just it. These people, bought purple worms out in the water. What are they doing there? I don't know. I do. I'm the DM.
You did know.
But they don't know. So they had successfully beaten both of them to find them both transformed back into purple eels with these little coins in their belly. Literally, last episode was all fighting, so this episode we can just pick up right from there. The boat has started to slow its rocking, however, the burrows underneath in the water have not dissipated, so there's still a bit of choppiness.
Is my spell still up?
Control water? Absolutely, yes.
Can I like try and fix them then with my control water?
Yeah. I would say take
these moves.
It would take a couple of rounds, but yeah, you're not in combat anymore. So after a little bit of time, eventually you have just pulled water into the burrows to fill them. It takes substantially longer than you thought it would. As water continues to pour in and pour in and pour in to fill in what seems like a series of tunnels under the water. Eventually, let's see, with how big the ocean is.
Yeah, maybe we should.
So what?
Well,
Should what?
Nothing. I'm filling up the tunnels. I was like, damn, maybe we should have explored them, but it's too late now. I'm filling up the tunnels. It's fine.
After
What about the tunnels? I must be really delayed.
You're just laggy.
It's fine. It's fun.
It's okay.
After a couple minutes, you begin to see the water flow to the top and then eventually become flush. As everything has now evened out. Yeah, no, you're good, and you still have your spell up if you need it.
Then I'll probably just use the rest of my spell to just give us an extra boost in speed.
Perfect. Sounds good.
I know I didn't say it before because I was just getting ready to set up everything. Someone definitely wants to talk to me.
Not right now.
No, I know, not right now, but that's something that I know I'm gonna have to deal with later.
Oh no, the consequences
Are
of
we
your own
are we
action.
still in any sort of danger?
No.
Like actively?
No, not actively, no. What was the issue has been taken down, and then those burrows that were almost not quite like whirlpools, but like very similar and made it rocky to travel in have now been filled by Caleo. So at this moment, you're just cruising.
And can you remind me what it is, the thing that I got, what it actually looks like?
Yes. So it's a coin about this large.
Mm-hmm.
And it has arrows pointing in multiple different directions, almost like a compass.
And who has the other one?
I believe the other person was.
Ragna, I think.
Ragna? Okay.
I thought it was Kaj because I thought it was on the other side of the boat.
Yeah, Kaj
Oh, it might have
was
been.
on the far end of the boat, kind
Was
of
it
opposite
Kaj?
of everyone else. Yeah.
So you have the other coin.
I have the other coin, yeah, because
Oh, okay, okay.
I jumped in the water to grab it.
Oh, okay, all right. That's what I was.
Mhm.
Okay. So
I mean, we still have water walk for the rest of the hour.
Yeah. Question for the DM. Do we know about the Greek, 2 coins in the mouth to pay the ferryman to go to Hades? Do we know about that in universe?
You do, however, they each had one coin
Oh,
separate.
Would.
What?
Hmm. Oh, buddy.
I'm so sorry. Would you repeat that?
So delayed. I'm so sorry.
oh, Debs, babe.
Depth. Get out of the Google Meets. It might help.
I don't. Okay. I don't. Okay. I don't want to because
You will see if it
never.
helps.
We'll
I
see if it
okay.
helps.
See if it helps.
You
Okay.
look good so far. You're moving normally.
Would you repeat what you said before?
Oh, I was just saying Caleo would at least, because Kaleo's done it heaps of times, and I think he has done it in front of the others, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I would definitely say that's a part of ceremony easily. But additionally, so I think most people would know about this. I think the only person who may not know right off the top of their head might be Dylan's character. But yeah, Mena may not. But that would be the only person
Yeah,
I
that
would
makes
think.
sense.
That would be the only person I would think. Other than that, yes. However, just to be clear, these were 2 coins in separate things.
Yeah.
And both coins have the same iconography on them, correct?
Correct. Also, these coins are silver.
Oh, they're silver. Okay.
Yes. Did I say gold last time? I don't know.
You might have said gold.
I'm going to say they're silver, just to make it more different, so you don't think it's that thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got rid of my detect magic.
Damn. Gotta have to wait to tomorrow. It just from an investigation of the design of the coin. Is there anything we can deem or discern from them as we're all gathered together? I guess on the deck of the ship, just looking at these 2 these bad boys.
Passing it back and forth. And,
what do you think? What do you think? Let me check with my good eye.
We're evaluating the value of the coin of just we're
Fine,
biting
fine.
it.
Came out of an eel, gross. Should have cleaned it.
Noemi probably
You
would.
licked it.
Noemi would
Dead
only be biting
eel.
it if you gave it
You licked it.
Hey,
That was a good Gale callback. So if everyone would like to roll, I'm going to do this. If everyone would like to choose something to roll with, like a skill, and then I can give you information based off of how you roll and what skill it is. So if you can make it work, I will be flexible.
I don't think I could roll survival for this, right?
Can I roll religion and use my wisdom instead? I think
Yep.
we already have established that I can.
Yes, feel free. I don't know if you could use survival, but if you do, I'll try to figure something out.
I mean, I got the Arcana.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. I just don't think I'll roll. I don't have any like super relevant skills for this.
Okay. You got a 1?
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I
That's
use
a
an
one.
investigation as a smith of the black variety, both as my job and my skin tone? But
Kaleo's standing next to I have forgotten Jilla's character's name.
Mena.
Mary?
Mina.
Mena.
Yes.
Sorry, Mena.
You're
Is
good, you're so
distracted by Mina's color. I don't know. Whatever they wear.
They wore that to bed? Damn.
It's like some like that like pheromone stuff that you put on your wrist and behind your ear. It's like it's working.
Cologne or perfume or whatever Mina wears.
Is that bubble bath? What? Investigation, just to see if I recognize the
Musk.
symbol. See if I recognize the symbol or the metalwork in particular.
Okay.
If it's even human, if it's human metal, etc. And that's a 24 with
24
with
investigation. What do you have, AJ?
I got a 29 Arcana.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Wait.
We have someone with Arcana in our group. Oh man,
Yes.
this is about to change
Yes.
lives.
I have
Finally.
17 intelligence.
Oh,
I
thank
made
God.
sure that my character had intelligence.
Yes,
God.
thank the gods.
We have
And
a
then I-
smart one.
And then I took
Okay.
skill.
As you should.
Yeah. Okay, we have that. And then, Dylan, is there anything that you would like to do?
Yeah. I want to talk to Kazimir. Where's Kazimir?
In the group with you.
I'm right
Okay.
here.
We're all looking at. We're all
Just
looking at.
Where's
Work
Kashmir?
together.
And then right behind you, there's just a wall. Hello.
Oh, shit.
Just T-poses behind you.
just shifting and walking around.
It's a capital. It's a capital
So
T.
basically,
It's
it's
a
Uppercase T.
It's a sale.
So basically, Ragna is just looking at this coin, and,
Mhm.
and Noemi's like biting it and then looking at it. It's like,
I mean, you don't need to bite the metal to know that's okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Is that part of it's your process? Take it as you will.
Okay. Can I see that?
I'm gonna give you the one that wasn't bitten.
Oh, I just flipped it towards.
Catch both. Go.
Wait, do you have both?
I
Are
have
there
one.
I have
Two?
one. Well, I was looking at one, and then Ragna was looking at one, and then
I
we
think they
both
just
gave-
took it and started passing
They
it
just
around.
took it from me? Okay. All right. Sure.
You know what? That makes sense for Ragna when it comes
What
to
a
mysterious
friendly
metals.
crew this is.
When it comes to mysterious metals, Ragna would just take it from you. This is true.
So personal, so quickly, and I love that. I'm very comfortable with it. Anyway,
And
if I could have that back, please, I would love to look
Were
at
you
it.
saying something? Sorry.
Yes, thank
I
you.
didn't.
No,
yeah,
could you
this
get
is-
that coin out of your mouth? Because
You have to let him.
This is.
I
yeah, this is-
haven't even cleaned it, and I took it right out of a corpse. So if you wouldn't mind, just.
I mean, that's what it doesn't seem to match up to the. You know what? Here,
Yes.
think
before
I
I
saw-
go on a tangent, I'm going to.
Yes.
I saw Ragna steal it from Mena, so I stole this one from Kosh.
All Kosh can think is, oh no, not another one.
Yeah.
Standing there with a grin, watching.
Caleo was just looking over like Kashmir's like arm, and then you know what? I don't think it was Mena. I think it was you were like next to Kashmir, like, It's just like, sometimes when you have a flash of like an embarrassing dream and you're like, oh god, it's the car wash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I always forget about the car wash.
You can't. We won't
Never
let you
forget about the car
We'll
wash.
never let you
Forget about the
forget.
car wash.
Never forget.
Thank you. No, Noemi, pulled from a corpse earlier moments ago. Pulled from a corpse, barehanded. Just just take it right
You can
out.
eat an eel. It's fine.
Yeah.
We- okay. Good. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at them because they're similar and strange that they would be in these odd creatures. I mean, there must be something. I'm not the most magical of folk, but maybe someone can figure something out.
Yeah, what did I figure out with my?
Yeah, with the
29
24 and the
Arcana
28,
check?
what do we figure out?
To 29.
29, apologies.
Right?
29.
I worked hard for this.
I won't. I'm not gonna diminish your accomplishment. That's my bad. That's my fault.
So yeah, you two have learned a lot already. So based off of investigation, the symbol is not any other blacksmithery you know of. It's not any kind of creator. It doesn't look like, I mean, you worked, I would say at some point, especially with the high amount of refugees coming in and the economy shifting, there was an overabundance of needing to mint coin. So your family was hired to mint more coin. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like an official stamp. It's not weighed properly. Or it doesn't have any like monetary like weigh value because typically they're weighed at a certain weight, so they're worth what you're giving. These are similar, not exact, and they're not the amount that a coin would normally have. So I would state from what you're looking at, this is more like a token.
Yeah.
Rather than like
this makeshift token just to get the process done and get the thing. Like,
yeah, well, this is token, not money.
yes,
at
it's
least.
token, not money.
And it's only stamped on one side. The other side has no iconography, no signature, no nothing. Basically, it looks like it was just poured into a small press, pulled, and then pulled out with no kind of plate on the back. So from what you can take, this is not connected to any civilization, not connected to any kind of like money itself, other than the worth of the silver. Arcana wise,
Yeah, what did I taste magic wise?
I'm gonna say this. Please don't take it out of context. I'm really glad you put it in your mouth, because when you bit down on it, when you like chomped, you know how sometimes when there's like leftover electrical like energy or static energy in something, you feel it, you're like, whoo. Yeah, that's what you feel. It is no longer harboring magic. However, it was used as some sort of focus to go ahead and make magic happen. Based off of the feeling of the magic itself, I'm not going to say you know what spell it is, but I am going to state that you know it was strong.
Is it related to the magic that I do?
It is related to one of them, yes. One of the kinds.
Can I ask? Does this feel like, when I looked at the quality of construction of it, this look like expert, amateurish? I ask, godlike?
It's not good.
Okay.
Basically, the symbol was just like pulled, pressed, good. We have it.
Gotcha.
It seems like it was made out of necessity, not out of like any bearing of wanting to make it look good. It was for use only.
Mm-hmm.
And
eh,
do the two coins like look like the exact same, or just like similar in terms of like they were doing such a rough job that they kind of look similar instead of someone taking the care and time to make them look the exact same?
Yes, the second one. They look similar enough to where you know that they are aligned. The stamp is pretty, straightforward that these are the same. There may be some divots that are missing, but these are overall very similar. Shape-wise, though, one is thicker. And when the stamp was pulled down, you see there is a bit of a lip that was then tried to be shaved off. So you see a little bit of a lip
They
in the
pressed down
metal.
too hard a little bit.
Or they filled the mold too
they
much,
filled
and
it
they
too much.
pulled
Yeah.
as it was drying, or as
Okay.
it was drying.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess
As it was been
just
getting
cooling.
pressed.
That's
As
Kool-Aid,
it was
yeah.
cooling, they drying. Yeah,
Dry,
dry.
dry heat.
The other one is probably more similar to what it should look like, but they are close enough to where you could recognize it.
Gotcha.
And with your 29, I can give you, it feels like someone is channeling magic through someone stronger than you. It doesn't necessarily feel like the magic that you have when you use anything at all from oh my gosh. I know her name. I just don't want to mispronounce it because Def's gonna ride my ass about it.
Would never.
Oh, that doesn't sound like depth at all.
In the
Press X to
slightest.
doubt.
About Greek shit? No way.
Maybe pretentious?
That doesn't
Get out of
seem
town.
right.
Well, I mean, you don't like the pronunciation I give anyway, the Nemozine. You're like, nah, actually, that's wrong.
I did not. It wasn't that I didn't like it. It just wasn't correct.
Okay, cut back to a minute ago when Deb says I would never do that.
Yeah.
Say how you want. Say it how you want.
Cut and post. It doesn't feel like when you channel magic from Nemozine. It feels more like just a conduit. A vessel.
Can I ascertain that if it's like that this was like someone left these coins here and like us being proximity like made it trigger, or that they were just here already?
Based magic-wise, I'm not sure you'd know the timeline. However, you are smart enough to where, like, with the Arcana and everything that you've kind of been realizing, especially with how long it took Caleo to fill in the tunnels, they've been doing this for a while.
I have a question, but I know I rolled a 1, so you don't have to answer this. But with the coins, this evidence might also have been scrapped from being inside the eels for so long. But do the coins have any semblance of like looking like they've been underwater for some time? Like, does it look like that these were like on the ocean floor, and they just like saw something shiny like a lure and ate it, and then that's how it happened? So is there any like algae or like rust on these coins, or does it look like brand new?
They look pretty new. The most wear and tear from it seems to be from like them being stuck in the stomach lining of the eels.
So they weren't on the ocean beforehand. These were given these coins.
Yeah, so these eels were given these coins, definitely. And just set out in the world, it seems like.
So with that information, Dylan, if there's any rolls you'd like to make, you definitely can.
Sure. So I I don't have anything magical that I can do, which is why I was coming to all of you. And I mean, I just want to maybe. I mean, I've kind of made a little bit of a religion check.
A little.
Can I? Well, I did in the last session. Can I maybe try to glean more now that we're not in combat?
Yeah, you can do it again.
Guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to give myself guidance, so I'm giving you guidance, Mena.
Thank
You
you.
get a D4.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. Wow. Abysmal. Absolutely horrendous. Disgusting. An 11.
Abysmal.
Yeah.
What did you roll? Like on the die?
Don't make me backwards math. I don't remember.
I was just asking because of your reaction! Wait, it should be on the die. You should just be able to.
But I put the die away. You expect me to remember 8 seconds ago?
I'm so sorry. I'm a fool.
Yes,
I'm
no,
sorry.
You keep
Hey.
around a die that rolled terribly, you throw that shit out.
As someone who had to do math for
Banish
Dylan
that
for
die.
a game, as someone who had to do math for Dylan in a
Played
game,
the divorce game together. We played It Takes Two, the game about the couple that are getting divorced, and
Yes.
it's honestly one of the best memories of my life is there's like a mini math game, and I figured out that I would not have to do math if I just stayed on one spot and let Christian run around.
Yep.
and do the addition.
Yep.
It's like, and I was just like, maybe he won't notice. Maybe
I noticed immediately.
I can't fucking do math.
You're just gonna let me stand? You're just gonna stand there and let me do all this? Just like, yep.
Don't worry, it's either plus or minus 3. You just keep moving around.
I love that. Okay,
Anyway,
so
I know I got a 1 on the D4 and I got like a 8 or something on.
that's okay. I was just wondering because you
It
said
was
abysmal,
bad.
and I was like, oh god.
It was bad.
Atrocious.
So, with what you can figure out, you know this is not the Olympians. That this looks nothing like that. And based off of the like, I'm trying to think of how you would specifically know. It's not any of the Olympians. The Olympians are around so often that normally you would recognize what that would look like. However, with you coming from somewhere that isn't the same technical area, you would know that I think you've seen this symbol before, and you know it's old magic. Not old magic, but like old god, old magic. But you can't place where.
Well, it's old. Can anybody else tell me something more than that? Because I got nothing else. I don't know. I just pulled it instinctively from the thing when it died. I don't know shit about this.
If I take another look at it, can I roll again?
Yeah, you may want to walk a few steps from me and Kaj for this roll just to see if it helps.
Can I really? That was just a joke. Can I really?
Yeah.
The excitement.
Yeah, we'll give it. So
in the air.
technically, you can make a skill check. I think it's like every like minute. So like,
Guys.
I don't mind you retrying it. It's been a second. You've all talked. You're like, okay, hold on. Let me try again.
Okay, I'm gonna try another religion roll with guidance this time. Come on, Hestia, don't let me down. That's so much better. That's really good. That's 29.
There you
Religion.
go. Okay. So the symbol Yeah, Mina's right. It's old. It's very old. This isn't any of the recent gods. And Titan, you don't know if it's Titan or the only reason you know it's not Titan is because it immediately clicks elsewhere. But you're looking at this and you seem to see all the different directions. And then I'm going to say Hestia gives you a word that just helps you in this. And she says, "You know, that does seem vaguely chaotic."
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, it wasn't what I first thought. Oh, wait.
I want to know your thought process through that really bad.
Well, first I immediately thought Eris, but then I was like, no, wait, you said it was old, and then it really clicked chaos, and I was like, oh shit. You know what? That was in character. That was in character. That was Caleo go, oh shit. Well, no, wait, no. Oh, wait, oh shit.
And Caleo, words. What's what have you? What's up? What's
Caleo
up?
can say words.
More than those.
So this is Mena was right. It's very old. Like chaos old.
You lost
You
me.
mean-
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
Chaos is the beginning. If that is still right in this lore, Serenity.
You're still writing this lore. You're good to go.
I'm talking beginning of days chaos.
Yeah. I mean, because Mena said it was really old, and Lady Hestia just said it was chaotic. So I thought it was Eris, but Eris isn't old. But chaos is incredibly the oldest. Chaos is everything. Everything came from chaos at the beginning.
Okay. So we have, but
So this is like a coin that was there when the universe was born?
I think this was a coin that represents chaos, not essentially, because the coin still looks quite new.
I was gonna say the coin's quality is new-ish, right? Like
Fairly new. I mean, with wear and tear, if you're looking at it based through, going through an eel, then
yeah,
the eel
if we're
transforming
carbon
into a
dating
purple
the eel,
worm. Yeah, carbon dating eel. I mean, probably not more than a year. Like, it's fairly new.
okay, so it might represent chaos, but it's only like a year old in quality, at least.
Would I know Serenity as a cleric if there are people who still worship chaos as a deity?
Mm.
Or is it more of just like an acknowledgement that chaos is
I mean, people
the
still...
beginning of everything?
Can you roll me a wisdom save?
Save?
The what?
Yeah.
Save? Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Save?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about here? What?
The fuck? What are you
I
talking
think
about?
that's the question.
Please and thank
Hey,
you.
do you worship chaos? Do you still worship chaos right now?
Right after this.
Gaslight!
Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
I'm not rolling another one.
Well, it was nice knowing
That's
you,
what
Deb.
I wanted.
It's nice
That's
knowing you,
it.
Deb. Kaleo, we love them so.
Kaleo gets like
We're gonna admit
ripped
it.
apart like they got fucking.
Melena's
trapped in a
coming
Star Trek
back
scene.
next episode. No, I'm so kidding.
This is like that black guy in Star Trek just.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
So it's more the wisdom save was more how you react to
Oh.
this rather than what occurs.
Okay.
Because
Can I-
immediately you're holding this coin, seeing this symbol. And you're holding it in your hands for a while. And I imagine Kaleo's a fidgety person, so like rubbing on it, like
It is
flipping
big.
it. Yeah, I mean, like they're messing with it, and your fingers begin to brush up on it, and like you saw the pattern, but then you're feeling the top to the bottom, the sides. You're counting the number of pegs. And then you remember something that was highly repressed, something that feels like it was just clamped on and pulled all the way to the forefront as you see your hands larger, larger to you, but much softer. Your nails are smaller. The coin's bigger.
Darn you fuckies.
What?
And you're
My
touching
fucking
this.
parents?
Just leaving. You're touching this. And immediately you hear your mother say, Caleo, where did you find that? And it's snatched from your hand. You as a child begin to cry. You're sobbing. You didn't know what you did wrong. You just found a coin. You just found something cool. And she's blowing up about it. She's asking you where you found it. She immediately grabs you by the wrist and takes you to your room and tells you never to dig around in her room again. She then immediately gives you a hug and states, please, Caleo, I am not angry at you, but please, Caleo, just be mindful. And will then immediately you are brought back. The wisdom save, just as you were crying as a kid, is just come out like an overflowing waterfall. And everyone just sees Caleo immediately, hands on this, burst into tears. Like a child.
Okay.
Whoa, Kaleo. Kaleo.
Can I take the coin?
That's up to Caleo.
Whoa.
He's holding onto this coin with a death grip.
Kaleo, what's wrong? And Ragna will like saddle up to them, next to them, approaching them like how a sibling approaches a sibling. Puts their hand on their shoulder. What happened?
I didn't even remember. My parents had a coin exactly like this. I must have found it when I was playing. I used to always get into things that I shouldn't have. She got so mad at me. Well, like hand it off to Noemi. Oh, that's weird.
Are you okay?
Noemi will give like a cloth.
Thanks. So, I guess worshippers of chaos carry that coin, I think. Or whatever my parents were involved in was chaos related.
Was it?
Oh.
I mean, do you know much about it? Is it good?
I'm so sorry, Dylan. You were so quiet for me. Could you repeat that?
Am I really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It might just be me.
Are we? I'm so sorry. Is it? Do you remember much about it? Is it good? Chaos?
She just got really mad at me. And I was a kid. I didn't even remember it until now. I must have been. How old was I? Would I have been like 4 or 5 at that point?
Yeah, you still had like toddler hands, like very small. So it was long ago.
They I think they were in a cult of some kind. So this makes sense, I guess.
Well, could that be? I mean, maybe that's chaos. Creatures spawning where they don't belong. Has this ever happened before?
Has it ever? I don't think I've ever
The
had.
Remoras.
The Remor.
Oh,
fucking
was
Jesus.
that with Milena or that was with Milena though?
That
Remoras?
was
No, that was definitely
No.
with Caleo.
Was that Caleo?
that was
Yeah, the
Caleo.
Remoras is only like.
That's the fight before.
a minute ago.
That's the fight before Aphrodite.
Yeah, before the
Oh
dragon.
shit!
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I was thinking of a different fight.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I mean, that creature being there, from an Arctic area where
To
it
the
should have been
deserts.
to the desert.
Yeah.
And you've heard stories. I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but a frost giant being in the desert.
Mhm.
Oh
That was-
yeah.
What? Yeah.
That
What
was
should I be?
weird.
I thought he just moved there because he was.
Yeah.
He-
I thought he was just
Retire.
chasing some puss.
I thought it was just a real estate.
I mean, that's.
I mean,
Like a
look,
long
I'm just trying to
island
give you
going to
any
Florida.
connection. You all rolled really good. I'm trying to give you any connection.
That's
But has this ever happened before? Have you seen it before? Because, I mean, maybe.
We ran into Ramirez in the desert, but they didn't turn into anything else after we killed them.
Shut
They
up.
didn't.
Well, but they don't belong there.
They
I
don't.
certainly do not know.
no.
Well, that's. I mean, I don't know anything about this religion. I've never heard of it. I'm not one for religion, really. But but it does seem chaotic, if I had to guess.
Forgive my ignorance on this, but is there a chance that sorry, for some reason Serenity and Depth just switched places on
What?
Spirit
We did.
What?
Am I the GM now?
Why?
The chaos
No,
religion is
no, give
real.
it back.
It's
The
real.
chaos.
Everyone levels up to
Yes!
level 12.
Yeah.
No, the call to chaos will not succeed.
I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I love that in universe we're all terrified of things like Discord and chaos, but then like whenever we get to control the chaos, we're like, yeah.
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 But forgive my ignorance, but is there a chance that there's a champion of chaos?
Oh God.
Because this
Oh, I
this
bet
was
there is.
this is from what I've tasted with the magic. Someone much more powerful, or someone else used someone else more powerful to channel magic into this. And I don't know how your championness really works, but does that seem something that
What it was?
I mean,
or would
It was definitely made by a person. That is for sure. And there have been on our travels there have been champions of many gods, several that I didn't even know existed. So if there is a champion of chaos, it wouldn't surprise me.
Can you ask?
I
from
mean,
my understanding, I could be correct. It's been a very long time since I've brushed up on my texts from cleric school.
good old cleric school.
But chaos isn't necessarily chaotic. They are just the beginning of everything. I've never read about her in a very bad or good light. Very neutral.
Champions are kind of god only oriented. Well, that's kind of that kind of gets skewed a bit with another champion we know. Their name is Melena, but that's a whole other bag of worms.
What?
But-
Why? What do you mean?
Not technically. Well, Melena was the child of Nyx.
Nyx.
I almost. Mm.
And this
So-
is a person you roamed around with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there
great.
was another-
Part
there
of
was
the
a-
original corp.
and then
Yeah.
there was that
Where
other
are
guy that
they
was a child
now?
of another guy.
I saw her very briefly. She was very beautiful.
She was gorgeous to me.
She was very gorgeous to me.
She was so pretty, and like next to her boyfriend, I would ship it. If
I'd ship
it.
I
Yeah.
And then there was
But
that
they had
It was
to-
very
really
spicy
cool,
between them.
weird
I don't
guy that was
understand what
also a child
happened.
of a god.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are they okay? Where are they? Are they?
Yeah, they're doing
Why are they
stuff
not
on their
here?
own. They're dealing with some family matter stuff.
Family matters. Family matters being Nyx. Family matters. Nyx matters.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
And you're just all comfortable.
Like I said, we've met a lot. We've been through a lot.
It
and
was
we've met
their decision, They
yeah.
they did it.
The
for
city was after the primordial people.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just wasn't a safe place for them. They just decided, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. It got real
Safer
rough.
with Nyx than with a lot of you. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Interesting.
not because we are endangered, but because they themselves would be endangered no matter where they went.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Learning about the cult that's trying to harness the power of primordials, you kind of just want to protect those that have it in them. So, parted ways.
The city that we were at previously was harnessing individuals with primordial blood in them to
And Titan blood.
and Titan blood
that was just Enigma.
Yeah, just floating around.
to harness gems of power. I think is what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were awakening. They were trying to awaken Titans by using people that were descendants of Titans and primordials. They had gotten a gem with Atlas in
Noemi,
it,
are you okay?
with a piece of Atlas's soul inside.
Noemi, are you good?
Yeah, I was just like, Sorry. I was half paying attention, and then the Awakening of Titans was like, I feel like Noemi would need to pay attention to this. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, just, take. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, we've been through a lot. They've been through
Been a
quite.
wild
I
fucking
feel
ride.
It's been.
like
I
we're dealing
also-
with the cookie.
It's been a second, so I'd like to clarify what was happening.
Mm.
Hannes was collecting titans separately as well to put into gems, as well as the power from primordial blood and titan blood to give himself
To
power
be a god, yeah.
to become a god, so then he could chill with the gods.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. That happened.
Yeah.
Caleo says that instead.
Yeah. So we do know individuals. So we know a lot of people. We know a lot of champions. We know a lot of we know more gods than I think.
I'm getting that.
So
Yes.
I mean,
And yet
so
you seem to know very little about what's going on with any of this.
oh, you have no idea how much we don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No,
Whoa.
I'm catching on to that, and I'm deeply concerned.
As you should be.
Thank you.
That's why we're here, arguably.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have to figure out the prophecy that you have no idea where it goes or what it leads. Well, you know where it
The
leads.
prophecy.
Yes,
Yeah.
we know where it leads, and we're going in.
We certainly know where it leads.
These coins.
Mm.
These coins must mean something more specific than just chaos is coming.
Could ask my lady Hestia. She was in the Hatanomaki.
Great.
So she
I
might be old
don't
enough
want
to know
ask
something.
My gentleman.
You're a gentleman, Cola.
That's the first time Apollo's ever been called a gentleman.
I don't know if that's the word for him.
I don't want to ask the boy
That
anything.
fits better. I like
More
that one.
accurate, but
Mild.
also feels like it excuses a lot of what he's done. The boy is like, oh, that's the boy.
That's the boy. Boys
Here
will be
comes
boys.
the boy!
The boys will be boys.
Hello, boy!
I mean, Hestia's a good starter. I mean, we could ask. I mean,
I do not
Yeah,
know that
I
Harmonia
think
would
it would
know.
probably it'd be
I mean,
good to ask your gods to see if they know anything about it, especially.
I sit down and stop praying to Hestia.
oh, we're just doing it now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, especially if there is
good.
a champion of chaos.
Oh God, let's hope not.
'Cause
Truly.
that would-
Don't
that would
don't jinx it. You are.
Or okay, I won't say the other thing.
Well, no, I'm talking to both of you. Both of you are jinxing it in separate ways.
Okay, I won't say the other thing. Do you need? I have both the coins. So it was like,
Yeah,
do
can
need-
you please give me one? I did.
I give you the one that Caleo gave me. Oh, you want the? Okay, I'll give Caleo back.
I'll take one to show Hestia.
Okay, and I'll give. This one's been in my. This kind of wipes it off.
It's all
I-
right. It's also been in a dead
I
body,
raised
and I'll be
a sibling
fine.
that had so many things in their mouth that does not bother me.
Fine. Do we want to head back inside? Or you want to just do it on the deck of the ship?
Sitting
Or
down
just-
praying.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm just gonna
All these.
go. It feels weird
No,
just to
no.
watch you. I'm just gonna go over there.
This feels intrusive.
No, I mean, don't wait. Don't go too far,
I mean, I'm just gonna.
just in case the ship explodes or something. We don't know
Well,
what's
I
gonna
mean-
happen.
What?
Why are we
Why
saying
would
these
you
things out
say
loud?
Do not
If
speak
the ship
into existence.
explodes,
what are we doing here?
Even if the ship explodes, I think I'll be fine.
Oh, good.
No, I mean that's a very confident thing to say, but I can't help but feel worried anyway.
I'm gonna turn into a bird.
Okay,
Great.
Amazing.
Bye.
Fantastic.
my bird joins you in flight, and
I forgot you
What the hell
fucking.
was
We
his
still-
name? Augustus?
Augustus.
Augustus. Yes.
Gus joins you in flight, and you have a beautiful serenade across the skyline together.
I'm just gonna go up to Kaj and just like saddle up next to Kaj and be like, remember when we first started this? Remember we started this. It doesn't seem to stop. The chaos just continues.
Just it like we're the last two of the original crew, and it just rotates. It's just
just a bad hourglass, you know. It's
like next in line. Just new chaos.
New chaos. You sure? Are you sure you're not connected to them anymore?
Don't want to think about that.
I'm kidding. It's fun.
Okay.
just gonna like slap them on the back and just give them the slight rub. Oh bud. Oh bud.
We have been through it.
We certainly have.
That was a lifetime ago.
Just so you know, I do turn into a giant.
Was it?
eagle.
Huh?
Augustus is fucking dead.
What'd you say?
I turned into a giant eagle.
Eagle.
Giant eagle? Those things.
Yeah.
That's a big
It's a
jogger.
big fucking bird.
That's a big bird.
Augustus is eaten.
Augustus is
No.
like,
No.
damn.
Or Augustus cruises behind the giant eagle for better wind resistance.
Augustus saw me turn into a bird. It's fine. Augustus knows it's me.
What are the bird's thoughts about that? Serenity?
I can talk to him.
What are the bird's thoughts?
Do you speak the same bird language?
Well, I don't
birds
know.
have
Do
different
eagles
languages?
and seagulls speak the same language?
Do
Yes.
we have wild speak in this?
It's Duolingo.
Is that a thing?
I mean, don't birds speak like Orin?
I
Isn't
have
that
a
the like
beast
official?
bond, and from the deck, as I'm bored because I'm not involved in this prayer, I'm just like, Gus, what are you doing? Gus, please don't.
Got you
Please
up.
don't let that. Please don't let that other bird fly too far away. I'm a little bit worried that maybe they'll die. She seems very capable and also incapable at the same time in equal measure, and I'm very worried. And Gus, I've entrusted you to this task because you're very special. And you've survived thus far, and I won't let you die. Just by the way, I haven't yet. And I'll
It's-
continue to do so.
I want them to actually just talk to you. I cannot convey feelings, just small feelings anymore. I've missed having a bird talking shit.
Yes, give me a bird. Give me a doggy bird.
Hang on. I have
Okay.
to roll something.
Is this a personality thing?
No, it's not. It's
I
a
can understand because I have speech of the woods, so I can understand mostly what Augustus is saying.
Perfect. This doesn't help me. So you know how Xerxes was British? I was rolling on a voice wheel chart to figure out what accent this bird would have.
Give him a chav accent.
It's
Give
seagull.
him a chav accent.
What is
Make him a
that?
bogan.
Like a British chav.
Just a fuck ass.
You know, like
I don't know what that means.
a British chav, mate.
Oh,
Yeah,
make him a
like-
chimney
Like
sweeper.
a bad British accent.
Oh, like Cockney?
Like,
Yes,
like
that.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
chimney
I don't know if I
We've-
can do it.
We've offended every single person in Europe right now. It's gonna be
I'm
great.
so sorry.
That-
Jack is in
Robin,
the
this
audience
is for
right
you.
now,
Jack, I'm so
we've-
sorry!
We've,
Specifically
offended,
for you,
we've
Jack.
offended at least one British person.
Yeah, do your best Robin impression.
Yeah.
Do your best
I'm
one.
Robin. I play the Atomless.
When,
Hello there, beautiful, wonderful people.
Hi,
Here's the
hi,
thing.
hello, how
So-
you doing?
Do you all
Gemma?
want to know what I rolled on this voice wheel?
Yes.
What did you roll?
Mute.
Well,
Hell yeah. No
Okay.
language.
No language. So I'm gonna re-roll, but I
Okay,
had
yeah,
to share
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good British orphan boy
Again?
accent.
No, I got Australian.
You got Australian.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
No.
Hey, that's
Yes!
yeah.
mate.
You have to
That's
do
right.
it.
Just the bed.
Serenity, I'm begging, please.
It's gonna be so bad. Okay.
Yes!
Oh god.
You've been listening to me for like 5 years! You got
You
this.
think that helps?
Man, you've had
Hang
time
on.
to
Adds to
practice.
the embarrassment.
You've had time to
I
practice.
have had time to practice. Why don't we take a 5-minute break while I go warm up? Because I need to
Okay.
to figure out where it's coming from. Because British and Australian flip flop so easily. I gotta
Also-
be prepped.
As Mena is talking to Gus, Kaj just looks out onto the ocean, remembering our fallen, lost,
Lion.
flat lion,
Flat lion.
flat lion. Just a
Lion.
single tear.
You see, you see a cloud that's shaped, like Mufasa from The Lion King, but flat.
But real
It's
flat.
a flat cloud.
It's one of those like very small. What are those like? Are those like nimbus?
the little skinny.
It's a skinny cloud, but it's like in the shape of a lion.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
Remember who you are, Daddy.
Seriously, what
Father!
goes-
Father, remember who you are.
Are we going on
You
break?
seriously want to go to break?
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. We'll be right back.
Alright.
Bye.
Jealousy?
And that we'll never know because they don't have their.
They don't have.
the-
I don't
Right,
know
that's
if that
break.
would
They
have.
definitely did say lamb-mussy.
Lamb-mussy. I thought they said
Was it an L
lamb-mussy,
or a W?
I heard
Yeah,
a W.
I heard a
I
W,
heard
like
wham,
George
like
Michael's.
wham.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
George Michael's.
Anyway, hello, welcome back. So now I'm just gonna say because I want Gus to
Is
talk
he
to
dead?
you.
I'm sorry.
What?
Is George Michael's dead?
I don't know. Someone Google it, I guess.
Who's George Michaels?
Oh boy. So
Anyway, hang on.
Yes, he's dead.
Augustus.
He's dead. He's dead.
so we're talking to Gus.
So Augustus, I just at this point with your beast spawn, I'm just going to say for funs and giggles for the entirety of us playing that after a certain amount of time. What?
Sorry,
Get
I just looked up George Michaels and I saw that
Okay.
I saw that he made Careless Whisper.
Yamo Be There. It's the best song.
What I was going to say is after a certain amount of time, so I'm going to say like an hour. After you've had an hour with your beast bond, I'm going to say you can actually just talk to them.
Okay, I like
because
that.
that's I think that's more fun for everyone.
Yeah, love that.
So, you had stated in when you were talking to him, to watch out for Noemi because she can take care of herself, but it doesn't look like she can really take care of herself. And that you two have like a special bond, and you haven't let him die yet, so it's for real, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
Um,
about what I said. Yeah.
Immediately in your head, you hear, "It's been fucking 5 minutes. Of course I'm not dead."
Yeah. And I think that in my head, I have to return dialect in the same.
Yeah!
So it's like, yeah, all right. I guess I don't have like a total handle on the whole, combat time maneuvering that we've been dealing with, but I think I've got a kind of an approximation. I think in terms of like how how long it's been emotionally. I think it's been kind of like close.
So,
to that.
so Augustus begins to start flying and then stops and immediately lands on the railing, and you hear the little tap 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 as they turn around, and they look you dead in the eye and go, "You making fun of me?"
No, absolutely not. I mean,
No, of course you're not.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
I just trying to get on your level. Just trying to understand you as a person, as a being. Just trying to be one with you. It's you and I. We're mates now. I'm trying to speak your language, like you've spoken mine back to me.
And I think there's just a moment of, oh my god, this person is dumb endearing. Oh no, I don't know if I can genuinely be mad at them. And like, there's this moment of like, the bird just like, yeah, alright. Right, well, mates, sure. For now. Time goes a lot faster for you, it seems, because I feel like I need some space. I need to work on this. I need to work on myself.
That's fine. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not.
But it handles it so
That's
so gently.
reaction to have, and I think we've all been through a lot today. You just
Oh,
Please.
I love that you're just bouncing between like Canadian and New Zealand.
I
and-
love how you can literally hear how hard Dylan is trying to hold on to this accent.
Come here.
Well, I'm hearing.
And then grip it with both hands.
Dylan, I
Dylan's
think
just
you're doing
gonna
a
pull
phenomenal
nose in the
job.
conversation.
You're
Just
doing
no.
so good.
You're doing
Thank
a
you. I
great
think
job.
I think I'm doing.
You're
a good
actually doing really fucking good.
It's so good. I'm having such a good time.
job. It's okay. Anyway, don't worry about it. You go ahead and take your space, and when you're ready to talk again, I'll be here on the deck, hanging out with these folks, and I'll if you know what, if it's uncanny for you, I don't have to talk like this anymore. I can talk to you in my normal voice, but just wanted to extend a little bit of a knowledge branch, like give you a little bit of a perch.
I actually prefer you just talk like this to me. It makes me feel better about myself. So if you want to keep talking this way when you talk with me, that's okay. You go for it.
There you go. All right. So then you take your space, figure out what you're gonna figure out, and then come report back when you have time. Otherwise, I'm gonna be right back in my normal voice and my normal accent and my normal pitch. Because as it turns out, in an Australian accent, I'm really high. Because I don't know how to do. I don't know how to pitch it down. I don't know how to speak in an Australian accent without being in the fourth register. So you could. I'll be back down in my normal pitch in a moment or two.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I don't know how to. Yeah.
What does that look like outside of like
I think it's so Mena is like emoting, but not saying it, and then
Okay.
just the bird looks offended.
I'm familiar with that look. That look.
Just
Seeing offended birds. Seeing offended birds is a pastime.
Oh my god, offended bird and a party member with intelligence? It's like we're back in it.
Back in it.
When Mena comes back to, it's just like, we figured it out. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. It's just we understand each other now. That's all.
literally,
We
we understand.
an accent slip.
At the end there, yeah.
Okay, no.
I don't know.
Ugh. I guess talking into
Cracks
the
them.
I feel like
they can't get out.
They fell into my fey trap.
I don't know if you wanted to talk later, but I need you to fix that before.
I do want to talk. As it turns out, my new friend Gus, the gull, has a bit of a northern southern accent, and so where I have to accommodate.
I think you sounded affected. You sound like it's gotten you. That whatever ability you used seems to have stuck.
I have known you for maybe a day, and this is incorrect.
It's gonna be fine. I can,
fuck.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright.
Hey, gosh, this isn't the weirdest interaction we've had with a person talking to us.
I don't even know what is
This is
bothering you right now.
What's up? I don't think bothering is the right.
no. It's just it's not bothering me. It's as much as it is like.
Please go on though.
An observation?
It feels like there is a clashing of what I previously thought was standard, and I don't know if this is your real accent or if the first accent that I heard was the real like which one's the affectation.
This
Ooh.
is my voice. This has always been my voice.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to make sure. We love honesty in this group.
How
Did you want to
quaint.
talk?
Doing art? Get your life.
Sure.
Doing art?
Yeah.
Get your life.
Okay. You want to talk now?
I suppose whatever time.
Get your
I don't
life.
really have a schedule, so just
Get your life.
Got him on the ship for a
it's
while.
open for you.
What? Where are you guys at?
I don't know.
I imagine
think
we're still on the deck of the ship.
on the
I
deck.
imagine-
So, okay, you're still on the deck. Okay.
Yeah,
Everyone can hear this. This is just
Quite
happening.
public.
Get your life.
Oh
Well,
my
except
God.
Cleo's focusing, and
Yeah.
Noemi's a bird.
Yeah, no, Mr. Bird and Kaleo's focusing. So
I
I'm
would
I'm
love
I'm gonna
to-
watch Kaleo make sure that they don't do anything else.
That's
That they
good.
don't Star Trek disintegrate.
And,
God, with my fucking luck.
and
Oh no, the magic items don't work again. Help!
Oh my God, that was horrendous.
I love you.
So I'll watch them. You guys can, I guess.
And Gus is keeping an eye on Noemi.
Mm.
So yes, Kaj, we can go ahead and talk.
Okay.
You
But shit for real? Oh my god. Shit for real.
when you left
For real?
him,
Oh my god.
you know. Well, anyway, it left scars, so to speak. And I'm not trying to blame you or anything. I'm not trying to blame you or anything.
But it's
they're there.
the patriarchy. It's the patriarchy. You're so.
Anyway, was there something you did to make him care about you so much? Anything you think could help?
Are you asking me this so that he can care about you more?
Well, no. I don't need him to. I just want him to. Invest in me, you know, the way he should. He ought to. It seems like I'm. Or if not, maybe he'll release me to someone else. If he sees some value in me, that's fine too, I think. I just don't want to be what I am now, which is, I think, replaceable.
Yeah.
I'm filling a gap that you left. I'm not you.
This
Right.
year's cycle of Golden Globe, SAG Awards.
I have wondered for a long time why Apollo wanted
Emmys,
to
Oscar.
invest in me, as you put it. I called for any god in a very vulnerable moment.
Oscars.
He was the one who showed up. Apparently, people already had stakes in me
Oscars.
when
All were super
that happened. So
like LGBTQ.
I don't know if this is exclusive to him necessarily, but
LGBTQ.
I think
My friend.
I was a sort of problem that he could fix, and that he wanted to
Like LGBTQ. Truly friendly and
he wanted to make me into someone that I wasn't,
Hmm.
and that he was trying to fix things about me that I do not see as problems.
Yeah. Where,
Does that
like,
make sense?
We have shows like Fellow Travelers, or we have people like
I guess. I guess I was
We
hoping
have
for
people.
a clearer answer, but it seems.
I mean, you can try being a dick to him. He really does not.
I do that all the time. I do that exclusively, constantly. And I thought for a little bit maybe if I was nicer to him, that would help things, but
Travelers, or
I don't want to do that. It makes me feel sick in my stomach. So.
shows like
Yeah.
Fellow Travelers, or we have
You don't
people
deserve
like
that.
Yes.
Oh, fine. I guess I don't deserve it, but like, I just want to have a.
Why don't you just
God looking out
leave
for
him?
and have no protection whatsoever. We're heading to the end of the earth, and we what? Perish, die,
Big.
and then we go to them anyway. Like we go to their realm after. Why? Why bother?
Who are all winning their first.
I don't claim to have answers about what is best for the long run, necessarily. That's not really the way my brain operates. That's not how I measure my life. If he is not good to you, and he is just trying to make you into me, or treating you as a lesser me, then this is not good for you, and it's also not good for Apollo. Like, it's just, this just seems very incompatible. I don't understand. Did you call on him, or did he just like pick you?
She won her first Emmy.
He kind of
Monica.
picked me, I guess. It wasn't ceremonious. It wasn't.
She won her first Emmy. She's Monica. Monica.
I can see now that you're not.
Monica.
In agreement with what's happening. But it is happening. I can't
Monica.
depart from him,
Monica, the trans.
especially not now. And you're right, this is not ideal.
What's her name? I follow her on every.
But what it is necessary.
But she's
And I intend to survive the end of the world.
But she's fantastic. She's fantastic. She was in.
And I was hoping maybe you might have some insights for
She
me.
was in.
And that's okay.
He's canceled, but she was in that trans. The one about the parent coming out as trans, and he.
What I'm not going to do is be
Transparent,
without
that's it. Coming out
protection
as trans, and he.
at the end of this. I have very little else. I barely know any of you. And I'm sorry, again, for asking. I just thought maybe you knew him well enough to help.
I thought I did know him. The answer I gave you is what is my suggestion. I'm sorry, it's not the answer necessarily you're looking for, but it is my honest recommendation. It's the only way I got to where I am right now. And I'm not saying every decision I made was for the best after that either. But you know, it's I understand the situation you were placed in, and I don't begrudge you for making that decision. I don't think you are not making the best choice or whatever. I'm just saying that's what I did. And I understand it's a tough place to be.
All right. Thank you. I suppose that's all then.
Wait, what'd you say?
I suppose that's all then.
You know, you can also talk to me about things that are not related to Apollo.
Like?
Fishing?
Gonna talk about fishing?
I fish. Fun.
Okay. We're headed to the end of the world.
End
Does
of the world.
prophecy and good spot to worm things living out in the middle of the sea.
The world ends every day for someone.
I guess, but I mean, it will end for us. Should we fail out there?
It is what it is.
Okay. So you like fishing? Is that what you did then? Before?
I picked it up as a hobby after I was on the run. It was more survival, I guess, but I also enjoy it, you know.
You didn't have the. You look built for something bigger than twine.
I was.
So you did,
Hmm?
so you did that then, just fishing and the gladiator thing.
I grew up on a farm. That's what you're asking.
Oh, that's what you did before. Okay. Now that makes a bit more sense.
How does that make sense?
Well, I mean, I thought either Apollo made you this way, or there was some other reason and he sought you out for it. And it seems that he sought you out because you already had what he was looking for. Doesn't make sense. why he sought me out, just because I happen to be the closest thing, I think.
Of like cisgender heteronormative people will hear that and be like, well, of course that's what
Do
you
you
I'll
mean?
have what you have.
Do you mean the closest thing?
I mean that. I mean, he needed someone to fill that void, and he needed someone capable, and I am capable of some things. I'm not
Oh.
strong.
Do
I'm not
I
tough.
do have a suggestion. As
Yeah.
far as like how to make Apollo buy in. Are you in a romantic relationship with anyone who is a follower of Apollo?
I don't. Is anyone on this ship a follower of Apollo?
Are you in a romantic relationship with anyone on this ship?
No, no. I'm just. Is that common?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know anyone who is.
Thanks for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
I don't know.
So then I guess I don't believe so.
But
I'm
you
not
can't know where
roman-
they are. They have to
I'm
be
not-
like far away and like hidden.
I'm not in a romantic relationship with anyone at the moment. And I don't know anyone who is a follower of Apollo at the moment. So, I guess no.
That was my only other thought.
Is to get involved romantically with a follower of Apollo?
Yeah, that was
You
one
like
of
that?
the. It's a long story. My girlfriend was a
hear that and be like, well, of course that's what
pretty devout.
But that's not how we.
Are you
Worshipper.
a follower of Apollo?
We,
Oh,
Well, all right then.
we
I'll cross you off the
as-
list.
As LGBTQ people are trained. It's the butch it up.
That's actually some good advice.
but you can't know where they are. That's the other part of this because he
I
will
can't.
dangle it over your head like a little carrot and like pull you along. And that's how he motivates you to keep doing the things that he wants you to do.
The butch it up classes. How many
Oh,
times have
you
talked
mean
about that
I
in
need to
season
fall
one?
in love with someone and then be in a situation wherein Apollo can torture us by
Yeah, correct.
keeping?
Season one.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll keep something.
Basically,
like that as
he
a
just
last
like
resort.
he just holds this information from you, but in a sense of like, I will give you the information eventually, you know, but when I decide, not when you need it,
Right.
sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Well, anyway, thank you for being so forthcoming.
Adam, I know your situation, so
Had to go. And
Yeah.
my offer still stands if you want to talk about fishing.
Thank you. I'll let you know when I've
take
tried fishing.
a class to learn how to walk.
Okay,
I would like to fight the allegations that Kazimir has just put forward.
Present as a straight
There's just things Apollo did for you. I'm not Apollo's biggest fan, but I'm also like, whew.
The bias is strong
Mina
in this room.
intends to bring these to Apollo.
I cannot
Whew.
wait.
Oh,
At a
you're
later date.
sick. You're twisted.
So you will get your chance,
Okay.
Serenity.
Oh, lovely. Delicious. I'm gonna eat so good. Who wants to do things? Because the bird's birding. Cleo's praying. Who wants to go?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
I-
doing anything, so
I mean, I probably like flew around, and then I'm probably just at the highest point of the mast.
Okay. Gus is following you.
Yeah, I'm just like chilling out, highest point of the mast, just I guess with Gus, just like.
Yeah.
Just burden.
Just burning. Yeah, no, Gus will not say anything. Just gonna kind of, like Secret Service, like stand guard where they're not like right next to you, but they're definitely like close enough to like you see someone in the corner
Yeah,
with their hands crossed. Yeah. That's what Augustus is doing.
I think just like. So I'm guessing that Augustus is actually like on a different mast of the ship.
Oh, are you on like the top perch of like
Yeah.
the mast? Yeah, I'd say they're like on a slightly shorter mast just watching. It's like
Will D-Bird. It's like. Just kind of like. Now just like fully just crouching on top of this pole, this mast, just like looking fully at Augustus. It's like.
they kind of unruffle their feathers a little bit, get comfortable. Just keep watching.
God, it's like I didn't even leave home. It's like getting word from my father. God.
You're a little quiet over there. You got something to say?
Right, I can understand you. You can go back.
No.
You don't have to follow me.
Got orders.
Great. And we'll just. I don't know what to do with this. Fully, I'm gonna jump off the mast.
Like immediately like dives like what the fuck are you doing? It's just like it's flying after you.
And well, I'm gliding down with my tail just like spinning. It's like, I'm fine. What are you gonna do? Grab me? You can't fly.
I don't know. Just don't do that. Don't.
I can take care of myself.
Well, maybe you can, but that's not my fucking problem, is it? I was just told to watch you. Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just reminding me. It's like I had an overprotective father back at home. I don't need a random person I just met a day ago to also be fully protective over me.
That's fair. I mean, I was given orders, so I'm just kind of doing what I was told. I don't really care what you do. I'm just supposed to make sure you don't die. So, don't do that, and we're solid.
I'm not planning on dying anytime soon, and not like we could all control that.
I don't know. I'm getting very philosophical with me, I'm just here.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're gonna be sticking around with us.
Yep.
You don't seem too thrilled about that.
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just leave.
No.
Oh. Well. Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe we can just be like prisoners together or something. I mean, you can bird, I can bird. We can go bird in the air, come back down, and then come back to this hellscape. You know, may not be too bad. So as you land, they're
Just
gonna land
falling
on the railing.
slowly.
Yeah, as you land, they're gonna land on the railing, and then they're gonna do the little as they like hop over towards you. And it's like, oh, you can tell them to mind your own fucking business, and then I don't have to do this. So make action get results.
We all just went through rough battle. Well, not really rough. None of us really got hurt, but intense.
I don't know. It seemed pretty difficult. Maybe you just made it through pretty quickly.
No, but just need cooler heads, I guess. Still don't know what's up with those coins, and so looking forward to future conversations.
Yeah, that sounds really hard for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you can only talk to me and Mena. Because,
I don't think I could handle it, especially the one with the purple hair. I don't know if I could do it. It seemed like very excitable. Like, wow. I cannot.
I understand. We can just sit here and we'll just like fully plop down in front and just probably still has some of it because was like feeding stuff to what's
Enigma?
Enigma earlier.
Yeah.
There's like probably just has like a piece of bread and just like rips it off and like puts it in front of Augustus. We'll just like look out and eat.
Yeah, you two are in silence. A seagull eats bread as a seagull does. Swallows the whole thing and then so, you know. It's a great moment.
Jesus Christ.
I'm viscerally reminded why I hate seagulls.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
they're violent eaters.
Horrible. It's terrible. Anyway, they're having a great time. Caleo, are you gonna talk to Hestia?
Yes, please. I want to talk to my lady.
Okay, can you tell me how you're praying, what you're saying to her, and then make me a little roll?
I think, I don't think he's gonna. I realize, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't drop in the middle of ship. I should probably find a hearth. So Claire's gonna go do that. I'm gonna go find a hearth.
So
to pray in front of.
Ragna's just watching you. You just get up and you walk away.
Yeah. I'm like, actually, I should probably go find a hearth. That actually makes more sense. I've never actually not done it in front of a hearth before. It feels a little. The feng shui's all off. So I'm gonna go sit in front of the hearth. Yeah, I think he'll like settle down with the coin. And we'll like start to meditate a little bit, trying to like calm the large amount of whiplash that he's been experiencing for the past 2 days. And find that calm that he often finds with Hestia. He doesn't say anything this time. He's normally a pretty huge talker, but he's more meditative. Meditative. Meditative? Meditative. He's meditating.
Yeah.
You got there.
He's peaceful.
He's peaceful. He's trying to remember family now more than ever. So.
Okay, so mostly it's just you focusing rather than saying anything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
What kind of roll?
A religion
Nice.
with wisdom.
23.
Hell yeah. So, I'm gonna be honest. With you being quiet, that is far out of the ordinary, which is already enough to make her worried. So the DC was dropped quite a bit. You are sitting in the kitchen in front of the hearth, and you know it's still a boat. It's still cold, kind of damp. It's
Actually, can I do something very quick?
go for it.
Actually, I would like to find Mena.
Okay.
Yes, please find Mena. Mena.
I go find Mena.
Mena stumbles out of whatever corridor they were talking to Kaj in. And look a little like listless, like kind of unsure what they're supposed to do now.
Caleo will approach. I assume he's just told Ragna. He's just like, I'll be right back. I have an idea, and I would like to find you, Mena.
Yes.
Would you?
Oh.
This might be a strange request. I would like to ask something of you, if you would like to take me up on it.
Yes. What could I do for you?
I'm about to pray to Hestia, and I was wondering if you would like to come with me to see Hestia. I know that you're not very versed in gods, and you're very new with Apollo, and I thought it might be nice for you to meet Hestia, who is a bit more somber.
Yes. Okay. Am I?
You don't have to take me up on it. I just thought it might help you out.
No.
You've been having a lot of questions, I've noticed.
I have been, and no, I it's just how do I look? Am I dressed all right? Am I
You're fine. She.
Well, I don't. She, maybe I don't want to put a bad impression on you. By showing up. There's seaweed. I jumped right into the water like a. And my hair's still a little
Mena
wet.
and Clay will kind of like do something that he used to do with his siblings, and just kind of like grasp, like softly, like put a hand on each of your cheeks to kind of like settle down your like panic rambling. You're okay. This is. If there is one person that you do not need to dress up for, it is for my lady. Just make sure you have an empty stomach. She likes to bake.
Okay. That part won't be a problem. I often forget. Yes, I'll meet whoever you wish me to meet.
All right. And we'll kind of lead you back into where Ragna is. All right. I'm taking Mena to meet my lady.
Okay,
Kind of
sure.
sit you down,
Have a good time.
Thank you, Ragna.
and we'll kind of like sit like cross-legged and like in front of the hearth and kind of like pat the spot across from him. Can I still keep my roll, or do I have to roll again?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna make
Okay,
you
great.
re-roll. I think
Another
more.
one gets sent to chaos.
I was gonna say, at first, like, you were quiet, and you're still be quiet, which is already like a, uh-oh, is the baby okay? But then, it's, oh, you're bringing friends? Come here. So, yeah.
Amazing.
So, both of you feel the heat of the hearth,
Yeah.
at your face, your chest, however you're sitting, maybe your arms as well, but it's still damp, it's still cold, it's still wet. It's a ship. So there's only so much you can do to avoid. However, you both feel as you're pulled in, being almost swaddled by warmth, as your nose takes in a deep breath and you smell baked goods. I'd say probably the first. What are they making today? Let me see. I don't know what the fuck I rolled. Hang on. It smells savory. So smelling, I'd say like a heavy, dense bread, with
Focaccia.
spices. Yeah, with spices and cheeses. There's a little bit like you smell maybe a meat pie, or maybe something made with some type of like a robust sauce. But as you both open your eyes, you are brought to this counter that Milena has seen a million times before. You're in the same spot you always are in. Caleo? Yeah, what? Why did I say Milena? Hello? Caleo. The same place Kaleo's been a million times. I think it's because I was about to say Mena as well, so it's like, Mena,
Yeah.
you're brought to this new place. You're sitting in this, it's like a bar stool type chair. You're in the middle of a kitchen. The counter is wide and full. The ceilings are rounded but very tall. And there's this large hearth in front of you. In that space between the counter and the hearth, on the counter, there's a bunch of pre-made baked goods in one side. And on the other side, there's a lot of dough that's like being ready to rise, that's just being sat and rested. Things in the making. It seems like this is like consistent. Consistently, she's making something. And you see a woman in front of you with these red and orange, almost magma-like flowing curls. And as she turns, she has a wooden kind of spatula, almost like a pizza spatula, as she turns around, and you see a woman who would be best reflected as a Genasi, or as a nymph, an earth-based nymph in sight. Dark skin, very, very slick, like stone. And in between the cracks, there are what looks like flowing and lighting lava and magma. And a very large spot in her chest reflects the same kind of hearth as she just glows. Her eyes are fully just this yellow, kind of reddish orange, just this beautiful cacophony of autumn colors. as she turns to you and gives you the warmest smile. If the kitchen wasn't already comforting, her smile made it a million times better. As she just puts down the this concoction. I'd say it's close to like a calzone, but it seems to be just folded with things in between it. It seems large enough to cut and share, but she just slides it off and will immediately walk over and open her arms to Caleo.
Like, Mena would say that. I think honestly, this is the most relaxed that Mino's ever seen Clay. Like, the tension is immediately released from his shoulder, and he just like runs forward, desperate for this hug, and will just hug her so tightly.
The hug seems very motherly, like very parental, as one hand goes around to the head to cradle while the other's rubbing Kaleo's back, and just still smiling, still happy. You hear a voice that says, "Oh, sweetie, you were so quiet. Are you okay?"
I'm better. Thank you, my lady. I really needed this hug.
You look like it. And you look like you haven't eaten, and she will immediately grab your cheeks and like squish at them, and will notice you are drenched by ocean water, and will immediately snap, and will look to Mena as well and go, "Are you a hugger?"
And Mena steps forward and dear Kaleo's lady, I'm most honored to have been invited here, and it seems that you are very hospitable, not unlike not unlike, or not what I'm quite. And then he will hug you.
I feel so as like you're walking, Hestia's just letting you run off what your sentence might be,
Yeah.
and just like reaches her arms out to you and brings you into a hug. At first, very careful to see what your levels of touch seem to be,
Oh,
but
he's a tense boy.
oh no!
He's a stiff lad.
The arms will immediately, as they sense the tenseness, will immediately reach around to his back, and right at the shoulder blades will just push them into the warmth for a hug. And will kind of read body language. Like it seems like she does this often, so as your comfort level persists, she will adjust. But after a moment, we'll pull back and we'll hold you by the shoulders and smile and go, "You know, I haven't heard much of you. I've only really felt little things that Caleo has felt. You seem like a very good person."
Oh, sure. No, I'm kind of a shit. I'm new to the Caleo is stand up, an absolute joy. I've just joined this crew, and I serve Apollo very loyally and graciously, and that's all I came to do. But it is nice to meet you. It's nice to see that Caleo has warmth in their life, because they are the first person that showed me warmth on this ship. So it seems fitting. That's nice.
As you continue to just talk almost like regally.
No, I'm talking normal. This is normal. I'm not rambling. I'm
as
speaking
you,
in a normal cadence, and this is good. It's calm.
Hestia is just nodding
Mm-hmm.
and goes, Chosen of Apollo. I've met one of them before,
Oh yes, everybody has.
but I do have to say, you bring a different air. No pun intended, but a different air.
Yes, almost like I don't belong. Almost like I shouldn't be chosen of Apollo. Yes, I've heard that before, and
That was not what I was going to say.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't bring my bitterness here. I've been invited as a guest, and I forget myself. I'm sorry.
Oh no, if we need to be better. And she looks over to Caleo, who I'm sure they've dished and just talked. Go ahead.
When you're kind of like turns to Mena, kind of like in a conspiratorial like a whisper, but like absolutely loud enough for Hestia to hear, being like, when you're the goddess of family, you get all the family gossip.
Oh. 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 Okay. Yes.
So everyone knows that Apollo is very dramatic.
Yes. Very dramatic is good. That's a good word. Yes, very dramatic. And he doesn't. I mean, did Kazimir seems nice? Did he? I don't know. Did he have beer flavored nipples or something? Like what?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Did you
I
say
just tuned
beer
back in.
flavored nipples?
I think it was beef flavored nipples.
I heard beef flavored
Okay.
nipples.
I don't like either of those.
Either nipple.
One is confusing and one is racist.
It was beer flavored.
I wouldn't call that racist. That's just fact.
Okay.
Taste like beef, bud. You're bull.
You taste like beef. What else would you taste like?
That's okay.
Beer flavored nipples or something is what I wanted to know.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
like, why?
I don't
Oh
like
my-
this.
I'm sorry,
immediately.
You're a cow man. What else would you taste like?
Like a person.
No.
You're a cow man.
I'm a person.
Yeah, the man part is there.
Cow, it's not gonna taste like a cheeseburger. You're
No, I'm not a walking Big Mac, you fucks.
I have not been trained to know what to do in this situation.
Sounds like someone's not trying hard enough, Kazimir.
I'd love to know Hestia's reaction to this.
I mean, I feel like you're
I'm-
probably
oh,
like
I have
you're
it.
like a Dave's like triple
Yeah.
stack single.
You're Wendy. That's much better than McDonald's.
I just don't understand with this guy. You know, like either. I mean, he seems alright, but you know, what's all the drama about? What's all the action about? Why is he?
So, the snap of the fingers before, by the way, for Caleo, was immediately there was a blanket pulled around you. Like, it just came out of nowhere and went, as you were wet and cold. And immediately, the word nipples just, there's immediately teacups in front of all three of you.
Yeah.
Filled with this very warm, spicy tea. And there is a little platter that has, sugar and honey and milk, and different things you can add. And so many different kinds of cookies. So many. Have your choice. And immediately, Hestia just goes, I mean, I can tell a bit, but not. I'm more interested in what you meant by that.
I just mean, the only way that I personally would make such a fuss about someone is if, they had a miracle coming out of one of their orifices. So I don't think I would actually put up such a crazy fight just over, an average person. Why this guy? Why can't he get over it? And why can't he accept me?
So, starting, let's get to the root of the problem.
Mhm.
Is this jealousy? Or is this pain? Or is this... What do you expect from Apollo?
Well, it's just that, I didn't expect to be anyone's champion. I never asked to be anyone's champion. I wasn't looking for it, but we all know that champions exist. And
So,
they're picked. They're picked, and they're picked with purpose. They're picked for their remarkableness, and I'm not. But I was picked anyway. And it's not for who I am. It's not for what I can do. It's not for anything. It's just to get back at Kazimir. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I know the reasoning. I know I know bits of what happened, but I don't know why me. I don't know why he needs revenge or to feel better or to whatever. It doesn't matter. It just none of it has to do with me. And so it hurts, I guess. It sucks. I'm a champion. I'm the only goddamn champion to ever be picked. Without a reason, without a purpose. I don't have anything to offer this god. I don't even belong to him. He doesn't even like me. I'm here to hurt some guy who seems fine. I guess.
how do you know he doesn't like you?
All he wants is for me to watch Kazimir. Keep an eye out. Find out what he's up to.
Well, do you think that maybe he does need you in a way that you're probably not expecting?
I think that he needs someone. I think he's filling a void, and I guess I'm just the first. I don't
Friend?
know. Sure, we're not exactly on that level, but
He probably thinks you are.
And you could be.
do you think? I mean, he barely acts like I'm gonna stick around. It seems like I exist just until the dust clears on this Kazimir situation. The moment he gets over him, I think I'll probably be dashed, and I just want to. I almost want to make sure he stays heartbroken till we get to the end of the earth, and just in case I find myself completely abandoned.
Or you could prove to Apollo that you're better. That sounds mean. I actually didn't mean it like that, but
I know what you meant, but So, and we'll just sip her
I don't know
tea.
that I am.
Things.
I don't know that I am better. I mean, better at what? What is Apollo looking for? I can't do what Kazimir does. I couldn't lift. I couldn't lift
If
Kazimir.
Apollo,
I don't know.
if Apollo and Kazimir were meant to work, they would be a strong pairing. Kazimir would still be Apollo's champion if it was meant to work.
And none
Also,
of
There
this seems
is.
suspicious to you, Caleo.
From what I've heard of Apollo, I haven't personally met him. He. Let me start over, actually. Gods are human. We are made in. Well, if Serenity can rebut me on this, humans were made by Zeus, and Zeus only has met other gods who are flawed. Gods are flawed.
No, because there were humans during the Titan of
Never mind.
Actually, Prometheus
La, la, la,
made
la.
people.
no, it's Prometheus didn't either.
What? Oh no, Prometheus gave them
Anyway.
fire.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who made people?
You
did that?
know what?
Who did that?
I'm just gonna change it up slightly. I believe that the gods are just as flawed as humans. It's why I think the symbiotic relationship that comes from being a champion works so well. They help us and we help them. We are helping each other. And gods make mistakes, humans make mistakes. Apollo made a huge one. Didn't communicate. Didn't respect boundaries. You cannot be Kazimir, because if you were, it would just end terribly again. So don't be Kazimir. He doesn't need Kazimir. If he did, he would still be Apollo's champion.
There's just so much. So much.
If it would help you any, I can tell you about how I became a champion of Hestia. Not what you would expect.
And Mena, who has been clearly like absorbing what you've been saying, but like visibly discomforted by it, like it's a hard pill to swallow, everything that you've said, and doesn't look like he's taking it, although he is trying to seem as though he is. But when you say that, it softens, and yeah, no, I think that would be helpful. Yes, I would love to hear that.
My parents were murdered. As you've probably... Oh, I don't think I've mentioned that at all, actually, but my parents were murdered.
Will you, I think it's instinctual, will you allow a hand to kind of like just reach forward at you?
Of course. I was 17 and I had to take care of my 4 siblings, the youngest being 8 at the time. And I hold a lot of hate in my heart for whoever murdered them. And I vowed to myself that I would find them. When I started training to be a cleric of Hestia, I reached out and and kind of like as he's telling this story, is looking towards Hestia, and there is a shame that comes across his face,
You want it to be yours.
but is too filled with rage to let it affect him, if that makes sense. So I reached out to Hestia and offered my service in return for power, so that when I do find whoever killed my parents, I would have the power to kill them. So my servitude to Hestia is a deal for revenge. To the goddess of the hearth and family. Of course, she thinks that I will eventually find the right path in time with friends. But
I do. And that path, maybe. I'm not the god of oracles, but that path might be your way. That path might be redemption. That path might be leaving them the fuck alone. Who knows? We'll see. And just is sipping her tea. She's just watching.
You don't make demands of him.
I mean, I'd say our relationship is a little different than many people and their champions. To me, Caleo is family. Them becoming a champion was just easy at that point. I do demand as they are my champion, to show my ways. But that comes very naturally to him, so I don't have to do much.
It's true. It was very tense aboard the ship. You were the first person who showed me a sense of welcome. No, it makes sense. I think that is helpful. I don't know that I want to be Apollo's champion, but I know that I want to be wanted. I don't want to be anyone's champion because they need something anyone could provide.
Can I say something that might make you feel possibly better or possibly worse?
Those are the only options
They
for
are.
what you could say. So, yes.
You were not his first choice, but his first choice was
Yeah,
made
no.
but his first choice was completely based off of the idea of sticking it to Kaj.
I mean, he kind of seems like he wants that a little bit too. I don't know, he won't tell me. He wants me to watch him, report on him. That's...
Apollo has always been,
But I had an experience in high school. 'Cause I've always
hopefully
kind of
will
been,
not
like,
continue
unattached
to be,
Cersei.
but he has so much love in his heart.
I've always kind of been like
And so few thoughts in his mind and how to properly show it. He does also have hatred. He also has lust and need, and all of those get jumbled.
He's a big feeler.
He is a very big feeler.
A lot
Yes.
of big feelings in that guy.
Which is something that can be a lot for someone who wants to feel wanted.
Sarah sees this is what it is.
If you
Yeah.
show him who you are, I don't doubt that he will. However, you need to show
This is what it is. And I was doing
the
theater
way you
downtown
want to be
and theater
wanted.
in other spaces while doing theater in high
Because if
school.
you just
And
throw
some
yourself at
girls in
his
my high
feet,
school were very angry about that.
Which I
And
haven't
I
done.
would put up posters of like things I
At
was
all.
doing
of
I
course
haven't.
not.
like either it's professional.
No.
I wouldn't do that.
Like either it's professional.
I don't doubt it.
I would never
You-
do that.
Mm-mm. She's just
You
sipping her
don't give me
tea.
those vibes.
She's
don't-
sipping her
I
tea,
don't do
looking at
that.
Caleo like, mm-hmm.
I don't do that to any gods or people, anything.
Or birds.
And it will birds? No.
But he can get extreme. So please take caution, take heed, take care. And also tell him to stop if he's ever too much.
Communication is very important in any relationship.
But he also should understand the actions he does. And I don't know if he just emotes and forgets to think, or if he just doesn't understand. As gods, we are timeless, but his reactions and actions are very immature.
Yes. I'll try to approach our next conversation with that in mind.
If it's any consolation, I think you are a great champion of Apollo. And will
Oh.
get even better with time.
I mean, I thank you. And Mena will drink the tea. Thanks. I will try to show him that, and if not, then at least you think so. Thank you, both of you, for that.
And Hestia will go ahead and she'll reach out her hand to Mena, as if that is okay.
Yes.
We'll reach out and we'll give his hand a bit of a squeeze. And we'll state, even though you are not my champion, Caleo's, I would call Ragna and Kazimir family. Caleo's family is in turn my family. So if you do need anything, I will do my best within my power.
Nothing is said, but the idea that you are putting me in the category of family to Caleo, as soon as that is said, there is like a glance up to see Caleo's reaction, to see like and nervously looks away and does not want to be spotted in that at all.
Caleo is fully looking at Hestia with the utmost agreement that there is no ounce of deniability in his face. Like, he absolutely already considers you and Noemi family.
Okay. Thank you. This was enlightening in more ways than I expected. I have a lot to say to Apollo. next time we speak.
Good. Good. Now, feel free to stay as long as you want. No matter what, you're going home with food. So, eat as much as you would like here, but just know there will be nothing spared. As immediately, there is a large gift basket that comes up that has the food
Yes.
floating into it. However, there is another one about the same size that is made separately with certain kinds of baked goods, and that one specifically has Kazimir written on it and says, "He will eat all of yours if I do not give him his own." So
No, that's fair.
make it simple.
And I think Caleo will then start to ask about questions about the coin, but we can leave that for next episode.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Let's we'll jump into that starting next episode. We'll get into some lore. Thank you everyone for all the raids, for joining in. It was so great to see all of you. It's gonna be a bit of a break since you see us next. Why is that? Because I'm doing things. So
proud of you. We love you.
Could be. I could be the GM.
if
I
you
can
want to
figure it
run a little one shot, I mean, I don't think
No, I
anyone's
just want
gonna
to take
be
over the main game and level us up.
Stop! It's a milestone
my
campaign.
God, level 20.
Milestone.
Serenity comes back with level 25.
Oh,
Oh my god, I have to think of so many champion like levels to put in.
oh Lord.
Then
So next
time
week,
that we would
Go ahead.
be streaming, we're doing Star Wars over
Yes.
on Telltale Hearts.
Hell yeah.
And then after that, that's when Serenity is busy.
I am, yeah. If anyone's in Seattle or going to be in Seattle, I will be at Anime Impulse doing some fun, cool things that will probably be talked about this next upcoming week. I'm just waiting for them to give me the okay. So, which is cool. Next week, we aren't typically playing, but I like to tell people about this because next year is already in booking, and I'm not going to leave them alone until I'm on that boat again. The D20 cruise. It is a cruise where you can go with your family, friends, whoever you want. We booked out a slot of a cruise ship, so you will be with normal patrons. However, there's so many nerds that it almost doesn't feel like it. We all play games. There is Dungeons and Dragons. I think this year we also are doing some Call of Cthulhu and some Pathfinder as well. So I'm sure that the cruise will extend what games we are playing, and we'll go forward from there. But I am GMing. I'm one of the game masters there. So if you're interested in a vacation where you're also playing games with some really great people, such as I think this time we have Ginny Loveday, the GM Tim, J Africa, like we have a Blessed Astrid, like we have a lot of really good people. So if you are ever in the market, go check out event.cruises and see what's there. That is my pitch. That is all that's all my stuff. Does anyone else have anything cool they'd like to talk about? Like
You
finding
should check
Ithaca
out the
and
Animalist
the
merch
Animalist.
store.
You should check out the Animalist merch store where
You should, yeah.
you should where Dylan's wearing the I'm just a little guy merch.
Yes.
You can
Is there a
also,
cup?
There is a
is a
cup.
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 It's right there.
I just
Oh,
want you to pull up the cup.
easy.
Cup.
You can also get Wild Times merch.
Yes,
That was
I don't have
previously
that
on my
handy, but
personal store.
Yes.
And it turned out as a really, really good beanie.
Yeah, the beanie is the best, and you honestly, I'm thinking about taking it off the market in black because the green is perfect.
Yeah.
I highly, highly, highly recommend.
I didn't
getting
even know
the
it
green.
came in black. I just saw the green and I was like, "That's it. That's
The
the
green
color."
is the
That's-
right option.
That's the correct
It's
answer.
it's the correct option. It looks
It makes
so
sense. It
good.
just makes so much sense.
But also, we do have a new episode of The Animalist coming shortly. I'm a little behind on editing, but in the meantime, our live episode at Breakout Con is up on our feed, and I highly recommend listening to it. It is so fun. And the recording is great thanks to the staff at Breakout. So please listen to that. Tomorrow, there is a new episode of One Shot airing. It is the finale of Epic Mundane. And also a new episode of Orbital Blues Black Star Part 3 airs on RP Geeks. That's what I want.
Yay!
Yay.
Thanks for the raid. You guys came at the wrong time, but we're gonna find someone
Oh, no,
fantastic.
Raiders, thank you.
We love you all.
We love you, Raiders.
You're all amazing. We were just talking about all the cool stuff we're on. If you want to watch an episode where it's a lot of roleplay and we're talking to some gods and an Australian bird, check out the VOD once we're done with this episode.
So good.
Who do we want to raid? We have a lot of really good options.
Vanna. Oh, Happy Jacks is just started. Happy Jacks
also,
RPG just started.
Finding Ithaca. That's
Yes.
Yes, please watch
Check out
Finding
Finding
Ithaca.
Please listen to Finding Ithaca.
If you like space pirates, check them out. I'm also behind on editing in terms of podcast things, but the VOD should be coming out next week. It was meant to come
Hell
out
yeah.
yesterday, but
Jack's RP.
fuck is kicking my
Yes,
ass.
that's all.
Yes.
But they buy your shit and name it Ladybird because the party is obsessed with John F. Kennedy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
John fucking
love that.
Kennedy. Thank you.
John fucking Kennedy, baby.
Memories, no.
Perfect. Well, we will see you all. We're probably going to be back on the 26th, but we got tons of odds. We got lots of great things. So we'll catch you on the flippity flip. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.